Hey, I'm Alex from Marc's Mobility. In this video, we're going to show you a Permobil M3 with 3 electrical seat functions, so stay tuned. So what we have here is a Permobil M3. This unit does have 65 miles of total drive distance on it. It was manufactured in February of 2023. So 65 miles is not a lot of usage for somebody that is using a chair daily. Now this unit is going to have 3 electrical seat functions: electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs, and I'll go over those with you and show you what those are here in just a minute. I do want to mention in this video that this is going to be a mid-wheel drive. We do sell the front-wheel drive version as well, but mid-wheel drive is going to have the best turning radius of a drive configuration for power chairs on the market. So if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm going to sit in this chair and drive it around. So we'll show you the turning radius and also show you what I look like at 6 foot tall, 210 pounds sitting in this chair. Now mid-wheel drive is going to show you, that is going to be where you have your large drive tire directly in the middle of the chair. It's a 14-inch solid drive tire, and then you're going to have 7-inch caster wheels in the front and the back of the unit. I do want to mention that on Permobils, they are going to come with 4 built-in tie-down points. You're going to have one in the back and one in the front, and then the same on the other side. There is going to be amazing suspension on this chair as well, so if you're looking for like one of these really high-end, top-end chairs, Permobil is a great option to consider. Now the armrests on this chair both do flip up for easy access, so they both flip up and the joystick can be put on the right or the left hand side. I'm going to go ahead first and I'm going to show you the electric seat function. The first one I'm going to show you is going to be the electric tilt. Tilt is where the whole unit is going to stay in a seated position, but you're going to be able to tilt back, take pressure off your lower half, and then it will apply it to your back. So that's going to increase blood flow to the lower half of your body, and then allow you to help alleviate pressure sores or just to get in a position that you're going to feel more comfortable in. Now this unit does have what's called an ICS box right here. If your chair did not have this box, we can add them to chairs, but this is a nice function box to have. You can do all the commands through the joystick as well, but this is a quick shortcut basically to have on your chair to be able to adjust the functions. So this is what you're going to look like in a tilted position, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raise the legs up as well. Now these legs do stay out with pressure, so you will see when the legs go up at a certain angle, they will slide in, but they would not slide in if your feet were on the foot plate. So let's get our legs all the way up, and then here you'll see how the legs just dropped in. But this is kind of what you're going to be looking like if you were to sit back in the chair at the tilt and you wanted to get your feet above your heart. Just imagine if your feet were on here, it's going to be positioned a little bit more like this. Now I do also want to mention that in all chairs that we sell, we do send a measuring chart on these Permobils to you, and then we get your measurements. This is going to have a 330 pound weight capacity because it does not have the electric seat lift. When the electric seat lift is on it, it's only 300 pounds, but this does not, so it's 330 pound weight capacity. The last function I'm going to show you is going to be the electric recline, so that you can kind of see what that looks like when you're laying flat. The unit also comes with a swing away joystick. You can swing it to the side of the chair or on the inside of the armrest, so you can pull up close to a table and or not have the joystick in front of you when you want to push off the armrest to get in and out of the unit, because you don't want to push on the electronics. That is an expensive part to have. So we're almost all the way back here, and this is what you're going to look like in the full lay flat position. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring the backrest up, and through the function box you can control a couple functions at the same time. So I'm going to bring the backrest up and bring the legs back down. And one thing I want to mention on the ICS box, you will have green lights on there showing you which functions are available on the chair. If those green lights go to yellow, it means you're going to be at a reduced speed. If those green lights turn to red, it means you're going to be at a non-safe driving position and the chair will not drive. Now Permobils are going to get a pretty good drive distance, somewhere in that 12 to 15 mile range if you have new batteries in the chair. We do sell the batteries for Permobils and most all other products on the market. So if you look below in the description, we'll have a link to this chair, but also a battery link. So if you need batteries, we do ship them all across the US, and you can get them in typically just a few days. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to turn this chair around to the front. I'm going to give you how it's currently set up, the size, but once again, anybody 6'5", 330 pounds can use this, all the way down to, less than 5 feet tall and less than 100 pounds. We can really adapt this to fit your current size. How it's currently set up is going to be a 20-inch wide cushion by about 21 inches in depth, And what that's going to do is you have to have your armrest outside of your backrest due to allowing them to flip up. So what you're at in overall width is going to be about 27 inches in overall width. So most standard homes come with a 36-inch door. The door on the hinge, you have about 31 inches of usable space. So if you do have door frames that are 36 inches, this would have no problem navigating through that opening. Now, Permobil also has two different profiles on the joystick, an indoor and a normal speed. Indoor is going to be scaled down a lot slower, so you would be able to fine tune the speeds on here when you want to drive it inside, or when you're outside and you want to get that full 6 to 6.5 mile an hour speed. You can then increase it and then have more control at the full speed. But once again, most people are going to be driving these chairs somewhat inside, so that indoor profile is a really nice feature to have. On the headrest, it's fully adjustable in height and the pitch of it and the depth of it. So this can be adjusted, but we will get the user's height and their weight and a measuring chart. So we should be able to have this pretty much fit when we ship it to you to fit the end user size, ready to go. Nothing else you should really have to adjust on the unit. Now on Permobils, you have two motors like on most all power chairs. Right here in the front is the front of your brake assembly. Now you do have this little knob. If you were to push that knob in, your screen is going to tell you M2 brake error for the right side, M1 brake error for the left side. That's basically just saying it does not recognize the electromagnetic brakes, which is what stops you when you let go of the joystick. So, but it will allow the chair to roll freely, but you do have to have it in the locked position to be able to drive the chair. I want to mention also that we do sell different shroud colors for this as well. So if you have this chair, if you're looking at this chair and you don't like the color, don't worry. The color can be changed, the seat size can be changed, the driving configuration can be changed. There's a lot of stuff that we can do with these units. A question I get pretty often is going to be, what is the usable footplate size? So you have about 16 inches of usable size in width. And then in depth, you're at about 9.5 inches. So if you watch here at the end of this video, you'll see me sitting in it, so you can kind of get a reference of what I look like sitting in this chair. But if you're looking for a Permobil M3 with 3 electrical seat functions and you're under 300 pounds, this is going to be a reasonably priced chair. Go ahead and take a look at this one and then follow me outside so you can do a little bit more driving demonstration. So this is the Permobil M3. Like I said, a little over 6 miles an hour top end speed. You can see the turning radius is a really nice tight turning radius for the overall size of this chair. This unit is going to have the electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs. I think it has about 65 miles of total usage on it. You can see that I'm 6 foot tall, 210 pounds. So based on the current seat configuration, it actually fits me very well. But once again, we will fit this to the user's size. If they're looking for a chair like this, depending if they're anything under 330 pounds, we can make this chair fit to you. So if you're looking for a nice, reliable chair at a very good price, I'd go ahead and take a look at this Permobil M3.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.